Hello and welcome to the DeathAdder channel, and today I have a message for all of you Razer fans out there. So I get it, you guys praise the DeathAdder and DeathAdder Chroma for their amazing gaming performance, amazing ergonomics, for their pretty moderately priced $40 and $60 price tags. Well, I just want to let you guys know that my boys at Cougar sent me some pretty stiff competition, those being the Cougar 550M and the Cougar Revenger, also both for $40 and $60 each. And from what I have interpreted, I would kind of dub them some Razer DeathAdder killers actually for their price and for the performance that they give. So find out why in this video. Now, when I talk about these Cougar gaming mice and how they look and feel like DeathAdder killers, that's because they have some very striking similarities, like how both gaming mice are shaped almost identically, and for one, the base DeathAdder costs around $40, and with this, the base Cougar 550M costs also for $40. And then when you step up to the DeathAdder Chroma, it costs around $60, and with this, the stepped up version of the 550M, the Cougar Revenger, costs about $60. Not to mention, both tiers of mice have the same sort of differences for their price. So that's something interesting that I share with you guys. And if you know what, if you guys want to see a legit mouse comparison video between the Razer DeathAdder and like the Cougar 550M or Revenger, and actually, you know what, maybe slap on a few other gaming mice onto that list and maybe produce the first ever top 5 gaming mice video with actual gaming mice in it, then let me know by clicking the like button on this video. I'm gonna have to make some room for it in my video schedule, but I'd be happy to do it, and you guys can let me know if you guys want that, if you guys totally smash the like button and let me know. As I mentioned, the Cougar 550M is Cougar's normal baseline mouse with the Cougar brand colors on it with a $40 price tag. And for what I've tested, it has a very awesome SDNS3988 optical gaming sensor. Now, the Cougar Revenger is a much more aggressive looking and feeling mouse. It's basically the 550M's identical twin, but with more features up its sleeve. These being the RGB light up brand icon on the palm of the mouse, a heavier and more solid feeling design, and it has a full dark stealthy metallic gray finish. So when it came to testing these mice, I primarily used CSGO since it's always been a great game for benchmarking gaming mice, since it's one of the games out there that legit requires a formidable gaming mouse to be performed well. And as far as I can tell you guys, both mice perform above my expectations. Aim was spot on a lot, as well as my accuracy when it came to long range shots, even with pistols. And it wasn't an anomaly at all when I got headshots, because typically with these mice it flowed really well with my hands, so I didn't really have to think hard about getting really accurate shots. Note that these sort of opinions were coming from somebody who's used a DeathAdder, a Corsair M65, a Corsair Saber in the past, and I've been really impressed so far with these Cougar gaming mice. And out of the two, I would say the Revenger feels slightly better for me because it feels a bit more solid and heavier, and that's probably because of the more expensive price tag, but I would consider it to be actually a bit better than my Corsair Saber sensor in terms of feel. Both still feel great, but I found that the sensor on the Cougar actually feels a bit better. Anyway, so I have to say that I was very impressed with both mice, and if there was something I could tell you guys right now, if you guys are on a budget for your next gaming mouse and you want something that aims pretty darn well, the Cougar 550M will do that for you for $40. Its sensor is quite good for gaming as well as its feel and design, but as for both mice, both were comfortable while gaming. The design of both mice were reminiscent of the DeathAdder, obviously, in my opinion, which made me feel right at home for my FPS gaming. However, one little design concern I have with both gaming mice are the dotted side textures on both sides of the gaming mouse. Because I noticed after long gaming sessions, my hands would sweat up and moisturize those sides of the mice. So after long periods of gaming, my grip would feel a bit greasy on the sides after a long time, which I didn't find to hinder my performance, but it was just something I probably wasn't used to, and it was just more of an uncomfortable feeling that I had while I was gaming, compared to the gaming mice that I've used in the past that are pretty flat with a matte finish. Now, to finish up things with the design of both mice, they have their place. The 550M probably wouldn't fit in my PC gaming setup, but I would find that the Cougar Revenger is a lot more stealthier with its dark metallic gray finish, and in my opinion, just looks better for a PC gaming setup because it can pretty much fit with anything with its really neutral colors. Not to mention its lighting is better in my opinion since there are more RGB lighting options on it, so it would probably be a good mouse for my gaming setup if I just wanted, anything at the moment to be counted as a mouse. So to get to my final viewpoints on both of these mice, they both highly outperform for their advertised price. They feel like $80 and maybe even $90 gaming mice, but for a cheaper price. I would not hold back though on getting one of these mice if you're looking for a new gaming mouse, but you can't spend too much. Because I know there are a lot of other good options out there, but I can tell you from my own experience, the 550M and Revenger are great options to go with if you just want a legit good FPS gaming mouse to improve your PC gaming experience, or if you just want a new experience in order to be playing better on games like CSGO, Overwatch, or anything like that. These mice do very amazing in FPS gaming. Anyways though, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Make sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and all that. And if you guys haven't checked already, there's a bell next to the subscribe button on my channel. So if you guys want constant updates on when I upload future videos, make sure to click that bell button. But anyways though, this is the DeathAdder channel, signing out.